Hello there, and welcome to the weekly psychic reading and some really awesome stuff coming at you for the dates of December the 9th to to the 15th of December, Monday to Sunday. So, okay, so I'm not going to do my usual intro. As you can see, I'm just walking along. I'm going to the beach, and so I'm just going to ask Spirit, what's going on for the week? Okay, how ready are you for change, and how ready are you for really awesome change to come into your life? What kind of change, if you were to have it, what would come in? And the first thing that pops up, they're telling me with most people, is that you would say, okay, I've got $1 to $10 million. Okay, so that would change your financial status, but would it really change your perspective of yourself, and would it really change what you're really looking for within yourself? Would it really change how you see yourself? Would it really change what you're really allowing yourself to have? Now, yes, there are some things that would give you, will you be able to extend your limits quite a lot by having more money. But at the same time, it's like, if you are feeling a bit shit about not having as many friends in your life, or not having as much freedom as you want, or not feeling like that you have attained the growth that you want, or that you're getting older, or that you haven't achieved this and this and this and this by the time you are whatever age you're at, it's not going to change that. And so I just stopped. There's an iguana on the track, just on the path here. I hope you can see it. Yeah. Welcome to Costa Rica. So and we're just along the beach here, along this path. So beautiful that you just see iguanas like that just hanging out. So with this, what are you really ready to change, and what are you going to allow yourself to change? What happens is it really comes down to the kinds of barriers or limits that you give to yourself, and how that is going to relate to your expansion within yourself as well. And so by you allowing yourself to have more expansion, to have more sort of time to yourself, and time in which you can really create something which is going to be a lot more fitting for you, having a shit ton of money is not going to quite do that, because they're telling me that after a little while, and after the novelty wears off, the same emotions, the same things are going to come up. And they're saying that it's really across the board, whether you are incredibly wealthy, whether you are not as wealthy, that these similar themes come up, and it really comes down to you allowing change in your life. And so Christmas time is a really good one as well, because there's been quite a bit of stress in the air. I've been feeling it. It's a global thing. And the stress is runs through society, it runs through all demographics, all areas. And so what happens, I hope you can hear me over the barking of the dog. So what actually happens is a lot of the people are preempting the shit fight that's going to occur with their families, with their work, with their friends, with their partners, whatever it is. And because they're preempting this energy, which isn't going to be great or happy or fabulous for them in a time when apparently, it can be a really beautiful, fabulous and fun time, is it creates this sort of stress, and it creates a real constriction within yourself, and a constriction about, what's going to happen, and a conception about what's going to happen, what you are going to need to do, have to do, how things are going to have to work, all that sort of stuff. And so what this does is it creates a particular pathway in which you're going to just start following. But if you open up and allow yourself to change and to say, okay, well, there is a probability that this can happen. There is a possibility that this could happen as well. But really allowing yourself to go, okay, well, even if this did happen, what could I do within myself to create a difference? And how can I actually change that to be very positive for me? How can I really change that to be something in which it's not going to affect me or allow it to affect me in that way? So with this, actually taking time to actually write down, what are you expecting at this time of year? And what do you really want at this time of year? And if you can do that, and you can just be really honest with yourself and honest about what is actually going on and what you really do want, and if you do expect that, you can really actually look at it and go, okay, do I want to keep this in my life? Do I want to do something different? Is there something better I could possibly do? And this is about co-creation, and this is about making a conscious choice towards the things that are really going to uplift you and benefit you, and to making a conscious choice towards the things that aren't going to benefit you and aren't going to uplift you. And so this is about co-creation with spirit. And they're just giggling now and they're saying, you haven't mentioned this yet. Ask us for help with this. Ask us for clarity around what is going to help, what is going to uplift you, about getting clarity around what you can do for yourself, around easy things that you could do for yourself, around making things smooth and easy, around letting go of some of those past sort of predictors that are going to create something which is not going to be helpful, loving, or really beautiful in your life or your time coming up to Christmas. Ask us to help you with the stress that you're starting to feel around other people. Now, talking about that, with the stress that comes up around Christmas, I don't know if anyone seals themselves off. So puts a protection barrier around their energy around this time. Now, there's particular times of the year in which this is a really good thing to do, because the entire world society is going through a particular change. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, a lot of other places, countries, religions, philosophies, they have their own kind of change, and they have their own kind of transitional period and ceremonies in which they do around this time. It will take a month or two. And so I'm going to do another video about protection, about sealing off, and about how you can cleanse your energy, how you can protect your energy, and how you can really do things that are going to help you to feel safe, to feel balanced, to feel happy, and to feel confident within yourself through this time, knowing that it's not going to turn out like a complete fuck up, and it's not going to be completely stressful right through this time coming up to Christmas. And then after you celebrate Christmas, feeling like you need a good week or so off just to come down from all the adrenalized stress that you've been under for the last sort of 2 to 4 weeks. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's reading. It's been quite different, that's for sure. But yeah, I'd love to get your comments and hear what you would like me to do some more videos around. I've got a list of a few subjects so far from a few people. If you could let me know, what do you want me to do a video on? and I'll get onto that and I'll start filming them, getting them into the list. So be kind to yourselves, be kind to other people, and remember that it's going to be okay. We're going to get through this, and all of a sudden it's going to be next year, and you're going to wonder why that Christmas and this time was such a stressed out, so stressed out as it had been other times. Okay, lots of love, and adios until next week.